fabled heat, where magic meets desire. Subscribe to ignite the fantasy.
The goddess's gift still throbbed between my legs, a lingering ache that mirrored the hunger coiled tight within my soul. It wasn't a pleasant soreness, not exactly. It was a claiming. The willpower wasn't a caress. It was a brand, searing itself into my very being, each pulse a promise of pleasure and pain, of obedience and rebellion. A strange dichotomy that suited me, I thought, with a flicker of defiance. I tasted copper, a phantom echo of the ritual, metallic and intoxicating. It coated my tongue, a reminder of the sacrifice, the surrender, and the power I'd gained. The scent of ozone still clung to the air, a residual energy from the channeling, mixing with the earthy aroma of Viridia's parched soil. Kale's grip on my shoulders wasn't supportive, it was possessive, a claiming gesture that sent a shiver down my spine. His thumbs dug into the sensitive skin at the base of my neck, not painfully but firmly, marking me as asterisk there's asterisk, a possessive brand to match the one blooming lower in my body. I could feel the heat radiating from him, a controlled burn that contrasted with the wild fire within me. He smelled of pine and something darker, something ancient and untamed. Reese's lips claimed my neck, a slow, deliberate exploration that stole my breath. Each press, each graze was a calculated move, a subtle assertion of dominance. His teeth grazed the tender curve of my throat, not breaking the skin but threatening to, a delicious, terrifying threat. I tilted my head back, offering him more access, a silent invitation to push his boundaries. His breath was warm against my skin, carrying the scent of sandalwood and something predatory. The parched earth of Viridia, usually so prominent, so defining, felt insignificant compared to the desert blooming within me. A storm of need and power, swirling and building with every touch, every whispered word. It was a dangerous feeling, exhilarating and frightening in equal measure. I'd spent years honing my control, building walls around my desires, and now those walls were crumbling. "You tremble," Reese murmured, his voice a silken threat, a low rumble that vibrated against my skin. It wasn't a question, but an observation, a challenge. "Are you afraid of your own power, Alara?" His words were laced with amusement, a subtle taunt that ignited a spark of anger within me. Afraid, Alara, the last of the Sunweavers. The thought was laughable, but the tremor was real, a physical manifestation of the raw energy coursing through my veins. Kale's answering growl was closer now, his breath hot against my ear, sending goosebumps erupting across my arms. "Or are you afraid of who wants it?" He didn't need to specify asterisk who, we all knew. The unspoken tension between them, the shared desire for control, was almost palpable. It was a dance, a dangerous game of power and submission, and I was right in the center of it. I arched into their touch, a deliberate provocation, a subtle invitation to escalate. The willpower demanded release, demanded dominance, but not necessarily their asterisk dominance. It wanted to be unleashed, to be explored, to be tested. I wasn't simply a vessel for their pleasure. I was a force in my own right. I needed them to understand that. I met their gazes, first Reese's, his eyes the color of storm clouds, then Kale's, burning with a possessive fire. A slow smile curved my lips, a carefully crafted expression of both vulnerability and defiance. "Perhaps," I breathed, my voice barely a whisper, "I'm afraid of losing control and discovering what I truly desire." Reese's grip tightened on my neck, his fingers flexing. "And what is that, Alara?" he asked, his voice dangerously soft. He didn't wait for an answer, instead lowering his head to whisper against my skin, "To be taken, to be broken." Kale's hand slid lower, resting on the small of my back, his touch sending a jolt of heat through me. "Or perhaps," he rumbled, "you desire to do the taking, to be the one in control." He pressed a kiss to the shell of my ear, his lips lingering. "We both know you're capable of it." My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic rhythm mirroring the pulsing energy between my legs. The copper taste in my mouth intensified, becoming almost overwhelming. I closed my eyes, savoring the sensation, the power, the anticipation. I wasn't afraid of losing control. I was afraid of what I would do with it. "Both," I whispered, my voice thick with desire. "I want to lose control, and I want to take it back. I want to feel everything, to experience everything without reservation." I opened my eyes, meeting their combined gaze, "and I want you both to witness it." Reese chuckled, a low, predatory sound. "A dangerous proposition, Alara." Kale's grip tightened, his knuckles white. "One we are more than willing to accept." The air crackled with energy, the scent of ozone growing stronger. The desert within me raged, demanding release. I was a storm waiting to break, and they were the ones who would feel the full force of it. I leaned into their embrace, surrendering to the moment, to the power, to the desire. This wasn't just about pleasure, it was about claiming my destiny, about embracing the goddess's gift, and about discovering the true extent of my own power. And I had a feeling, a thrilling, terrifying feeling, that this was just the beginning.